The Division 2 Dark Zone Recon missions. Now, that might make a few of you scratch your head and be like, what are you talking about? What recon missions are you talking about for the Dark Zone? Well, when the Division 2 first came out, you had to do these recon missions to actually unlock the Dark Zone. And because we had 3 different Dark Zones, that would be 3 different recon missions. Now, because I decided to revive my hardcore agent, I decided to do the Dark Zone recon missions. So in today's video, we are going to be revisiting those PVE missions associated with each of those Dark Zones. I'll show you exactly what happens, and we will talk about my build and things like that. Now, in a future video or live stream, we will do more solo Dark Zone content for my hardcore agent, because I know a lot of people have a lot of fun in the Dark Zones with their hardcore agents, and I'm one of them, so you'll see me in there for sure. But I wanted to show you these recon missions first, because I am going through everything on my hardcore agent for the first time, being like the Pentagon or visiting Coney Island, things like that, because if you remember, those were their versions of expansions for year 1. We had different episodes, and that was when the Division 2 had this huge E3 event where they would showcase what content we were getting for the Division 2. And for that E3 event, they showcased Coney Island, the Pentagon, Kinley College, things like that. And we will be going through each of those on hardcore, because remember, on this agent, it's a permadeath situation. So if I ever die or go down, you'll see I will then have to delete my character right then and there. So it makes things a little more exhilarating, a little more intense, and it gives the player a little more immersion into the game, and that way you can enjoy what this franchise really is. It's a set of really good, well-made games. Let's be real. There's nothing like the Division or the Division 2. So, without further ado, let's get on with the recon missions. All right. Now, I'm not really going to do a YouTube spiel on this one. We're just going to jump right into it. But remember, hit the like, subscribe, all of that. It does help out the channel. And we are reaching 100,000 subscribers. So thank you all supporting the channel. And big thank you to all of the members who have joined in supporting the channel from, the past few years up until now. But all right, that is it for me. I'm going to leave you with the footage, but we're going to do all of the Dark Zone recon missions for the first time in 2024 on hardcore. Now, that's it. Take care of yourself. Enjoy. Peace out. Hit the like, subscribe. And like they say, roll that footage. Hardcore Dark Zone. First time ever. Here we go. So because I have never played the Dark Zone in hardcore on this character, you can see all of them are black, blocked out with the nice little locks. All 3 of them. And in fact, the only one that even has a mission is the East Dark Zone. You can see right here it says Dark Zone Recon Mission. So this is going to be pretty cool. Now, if I remember this correctly, it should be 3 different PVE missions in the Dark Zone. I believe there is no way to PvP or anything at all doing these missions, if I remember this correctly. So that's why I waited to get everything together on this hardcore character and then finally venture into the Dark Zone. Here we go. So it says, in search of valuable contaminated materials, Black Tusk assault teams have taken control of the Dark Zone. Shade protections are disrupted in the Dark Zone for the duration of the Black Tusk invasion. Complete the recon mission to investigate the area and gain access. Now we cannot fast travel over there at all, so let's see, what would be the closest way? Probably the stronghold. Let's do the main mission. That way I don't run through the control point or anything like that. Now I know the first question you're going to say right off the bat is going to be, what is your build? So before I even do anything, here is my build for this current session. Oh, well, let me change the specialization. There we go. So I'm going to use the gunner specialization just because I have it maxed out currently. I'm working on the firewall. That's why it's on my other builds. But I do have the gunner fully maxed out for that armor on kill, that, bump in RPM on kill, and also that bonus armor whenever you hit an armor kit. It just gives you more tankiness, more survivability. Now, this build is pretty tanky. However, I am only shade level 162. So remember, with the watch levels, I am nowhere near max on my watch levels. So I am missing a lot of attributes, including weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage, headshot, total armor, total health, hazard, all of that. So I have a ways to go, but I think it's time to venture into the dark zone. It's going to be fun. Now we do have to run through these little blockades on the way to the dark zone. I am using a shield splinterer and dark winter. Now the reason why I have this build set up is because all of these you can craft at the crafting station. Everything excluding the exotic. I had to get the catharsis. However, everything else on this build I was able to craft because in Descent you can get named item blueprints, and you can get those blueprints on your hardcore character as soon as you hit level 30. So you can start, crafting and getting your builds together at level 30 using those blueprints. And that's why I kept telling people for months and months to farm Descent, because whenever you open up those reconstructed caches, you get those named item blueprints, and you can use them on all of your characters. And that's exactly what I did here. I crafted my own build, and we're good to go. In fact, I think it'll tell you. Let's see. Yeah, the very bottom right, you can see it says source crafted. So all of these, source crafted. Every single one of these items I crafted and made myself. Not bad, huh? Not bad. Now, another thing that's really cool is that you can make a new character that's normal, use all of those scavenging points, and all of those materials will then go to your hardcore character as well, because you have shared materials and shared blueprints. So there's multiple ways that you can benefit from your main character over to your hardcore. That way you can get what you need. Alright, so it says we are at the main entrance for DZ East. And we have to upload the map data. Here we go. Enter DZ East. Uh-oh. Alright, here we go. Now remember, this is the hardcore dark zone. You can see in the top right, I have my hardcore icon, and my shade level is significantly lower because you have a different shade level on hardcore than you do on your normal. So if you ever die on hardcore, as long as you go back up to level 40 and get your watch back, you'll be able to regain all of those watch levels. So, there's a few things you can look forward to. That, and now there's a stash. So I barely have anything on me. Yeah, I have 5 items in my inventory. So I'm able to play a little more reckless. That was a really good Bellstone Armory holster. Yeah, because I can change this to armor region just like that. And there we go. Nice. Not bad. Oh, here we go. DZ East.
Contaminated gear detected. A significant amount of advanced and powerful weapons were also left behind as a result of the evacuation. The military wanted to make sure that their supplies were well protected. These weapons have now become available to anyone who dares to enter the Dark Zone.
Huh. Okay. But does that now mean we're done? Discovered Dark Zone Recon Mission DZ South. I'm guessing that was it.
What can I do for you,
No,
agents?
now we have the Dark Zone vendor.
Thanks for the
I have
trade.
0 DZ resources. What's going on here? Where's that supply drop? Oh, I see it. It's right outside. Okay, DZ drop. But does that mean now there is PvP? I think that's what that means. Okay. Well, if I unlocked it, that means I should be able to fast travel, yep, to anywhere around the Dark Zone. It shows that it is invaded with the knife icon.
Access granted.
Okay. So we have all of the checkpoints now. Alright, whatever. I remember before it would make you go through the Dark Zone, pick up gear, extract it, do all of these things, and it would actually teach you the Dark Zone, right? Am I remembering that different? Alright, let's try the next one. This one's Dark Zone South Recon Mission. Investigate the Dark Zone entrance. Oh, so that's it now. So now you're just going to the entrance and it's like, all right, whatever happens in the Dark Zone stays in the Dark Zone. Okay. How do we get to this one? Let's go to the main main mission. Yeah, I remember you would have to like scan a landmark, I believe, and then you would have to pick up contaminated items. And after that, you would scan a extraction area and call in the extraction, and it would show you how the Dark Zone actually worked, right? I'm gonna try this again on my other hardcore character at level 30 and see if you actually get to do the mission correctly at level 30, because this seems to just, as soon as you get to the entrance, it's like, okay, Dark Zone's unlocked, here you go. Where before it would actually show you each Dark Zone and each extraction point and actually like walk you through it. That'd be very concerning for new players or returning players who don't even know what the Dark Zone is. And then they do that, and then all of a sudden they go into the Dark Zone and die immediately because some crews, you know, are farming in there. Who knows? That's crazy. All right, so you can see we're at DZ South. And here is the DZ South Recon mission. We're about to be there. Okay, it says upload map. Over here to the left. All right. Let's see what happens. Uploading map. Enter the Dark Zone. I think it's about to do the exact same thing, and it's just about to just unlock it as soon as I get to the vendor. Yep, discovered. Oh, there it is.
Contaminated gear detected.
A significant amount of advanced and powerful weapons were also left behind as a result of the evacuation. The military wanted to make sure that their supplies were well protected. These weapons have now become available to anyone who dares to enter the Dark Zone.
Okay. But that's it. So now it's unlocked. Discovered Dark Zone Recon Mission West. Okay, so now it unlocked the last one.
Nice to see you.
Here's the apartment that's for sale right now in DZ South. Not too shabby. Okay. So now I can fast travel around, yeah. And that's it, it just unlocks it. Super strange. So I'm guessing you only get the tutorial if you do it through level 30? Because in hardcore mode, you have to do everything. Like, it took forever to do all of these side missions and clear the map and everything. So it's crazy that I don't even get a tutorial into the Dark Zone. Very strange. It's only this, hey, go to the main entrance, and then we give you the entire thing. Speaking of which, that leaves us with a Dark Zone West recon mission. And it says the same blurb over there on the right side of the screen. It says the decontamination zone. It is known as the Dark Zone, and it is a dangerous area. Civilians are advised to avoid them. Aside from the usual presence of armed combatants, there are also reports of division agents exploiting the absence of surveillance to turn on their fellow agents. Complete the recon mission to investigate the area and gain access. Well, good thing I have my classified assignments unlocked now, so I can fast travel a little bit closer. But it's seeming this is all you get for level 40 now, which is fine. But if I knew that, I would have ran to each of these dark zones before I did Warlords of New York, because I bet as soon as you come back from Warlords of New York, this and like some of the side missions, they're just like pushed to the side, which kind of sucks, because knowing the game from like day one, you remember all of these little things. You know, I was actually looking forward to the full-on missions where you go into there and it shows you and explains to you the Dark Zone. Hey, bro. Why you hit me with the burn bullets? I can't even melee you with the burn. And it interrupted my freaking reload. You know, special ammo is not the best directive, but it is one of the least lethal of the 5 you can choose from. Alright, DZ West. Let's go over here and see what we can figure out. Upload the map data. And what I'm also going to do while on my hardcore character is I'm going to unlock everything. So I'm going to go through all of these, unlock and do everything on hardcore. And that's why I was starting with the Dark Zone, because I remember the PVE missions being a lot of fun. But this seems to be completely different. It's like a hit fast forward, like you had a boosted character, you know what I mean? Even though on hardcore you can't boost your character. Well, here's DZ West.
Contaminated gear detected.
A significant amount of advanced and powerful weapons were also left behind as a result of the evacuation. The military wanted to make sure that their supplies were well protected. These weapons have now become available to anyone who dares to enter the Dark Zone.
Bum, bum, bum. Okay. And then the vendor's here now. What up, vendor?
Anything you're looking for?
Backup boomstick. I actually do want that backup boomstick. What am I using right now? Oh, I can just craft one. Ha! I'll craft one later. Completely forgot about that. Oh, there's DZ drops here. Oh, man. That'd be nice to knock out real quick. I don't know. Maybe I'll save that for an entire stream, and we'll just do like a full solo Dark Zone stream. That'd be a lot of fun. But alright, those are your recon missions. And that's actually it. That's pretty crazy. Now, if I go back to my DZ officer, I'm wondering if I need to talk to her or something. Because I remember you have to initiate the mission by talking to her. That's how you get the first recon. We just completed all 3, so let's see if she gives us any other information, or if it's just off to the races, because if that's the case, then we're going to start grinding out our Dark Zone levels so that we can get the perks. Here we go. That's it. Okay. So And we still have these old ass perks that really don't help you too much. I really wish they revamped this entire system, but maybe for Division 3, who knows. Alright, so that was it for your Dark Zone Recon missions. Those were your PVE only missions, which now only unlocks the Dark Zone because as soon as you step foot into the Dark Zone, it is PvP heavy. So I hope you enjoyed the content, and I'll see you in the next one. We're going to explore the Pentagon. We're going to explore Coney Island. We will then venture off into the raids, and I'll even try to get a hardcore incursion. That would be a lot of fun. So if you do have a hardcore agent, let everyone know in the comments, and let everyone know what platform you're on, because we're going to start getting, you know, hardcore raids together, hardcore incursions together, things like that. I still have a few more things I want to do on this character before I do another raid, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I also want to do Kinley College on hardcore. That would be a lot of fun. Maybe I'll do the summit, like floor 1 all the way to 100 on hardcore. There are so many things that we need to do. Not to mention the manhunts. I did the current manhunt. I have not finished it yet because I will record that as well, because doing those hunters on hardcore is going to be another thing that's going to be pretty fun to do. But all right, that is the Dark Zone in 2024 if you are a beginner and just trying to unlock those recon missions. Fairly easy. Now, I will cut off there. I hope you have a good day. Take care of yourself. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and let me know what shade level your hardcore agent is at. But that's it for me. I'm Kamikazevondoom. Take care now. Bye-bye, the end. Peace out.